So, Cathy, I want to start off by asking you, you're finally back with WWE once again after being gone for quite a bit. Tell me a little bit about the process of coming back to the company and how you feel now that you're back.
Yeah, it started with just a email to Steph. We always catch up on where I was at in life, and she recommended having a Zoom because everything is over Zoom now, and it just kind of snowballed from there. It felt like very quick. About a month before I came back, ball got rolling, and before I knew it, I was on a plane to Monday Night Raw. So back and better than ever.
How did it feel? Because I'm sure when you left, you were doing NXT, you had done some main roster stuff, but how did it feel to kind of think like, okay, this chapter of my life is now closed, and then only to reopen it a couple years later? For you, what did you do during that time period? And also like just thinking that the chapter ended and it didn't and you're back. How does that feel?
I mean, it was never a chapter ending. I feel like it was a we'll see you later, not a complete goodbye. So I always knew like WWE is, I love it. It's in my veins at this point. So coming back just felt very natural. I think being a part of Monday Night Raw, whoa. Yeah, I mean, being a part of Monday Night Raw, doing backstage interviews there just feels like what was always meant to happen, so it feels really good. I love, I look forward to every Monday. I feel like I just feel very grateful that loving your job is, a part of my daily life. And then in the middle, when I was gone, I worked on some writing projects. So I worked on a feature film, I worked on a pilot, worked on an illustrating project. So hopefully those will come to light of day soon. Yeah.
I think it's brilliant, that you were able to do all of this stuff in between, because that's a huge task to be, creatively, writing and putting all of this stuff out there. So kudos to you, man. I do want to talk to you because, like I mentioned earlier, some of the difference. You were doing NXT before. Yeah. Now you're on Raw. It's a totally different beast, a totally different animal. Tell us a little bit about the preparation and what your day looks like each and every single Monday when you roll into work.
Yeah, it's so funny because you're saying that it's so different, and I feel like it's exactly the same because it's all of my friends from NXT are now on the main roster. So we've got Dakota, we've got Rhea, we've got basically everyone that I came up with in that black and gold era are now a part of Monday Night Raw. So it feels like we've all graduated. It feels really good.
So I do want to talk about that as well, because you mentioned that Stephanie brought you in, and Stephanie has since stepped away from the company. What was your reaction to that, considering how close you guys are, and her bringing you in? How did you feel?
I mean, I think something that Stephanie doesn't share a lot is how close she is with her family, and family is so important to her. So I know Hunter made a huge point about that, of she just really wanted time with them, and the WWE schedule, as you know, is very time consuming. You're constantly on a plane or in an arena. And so, I have the utmost respect for her. I'm so grateful that she has advocated for me in the way that she has and was a huge part in me coming back.
And, obviously someone else, Triple H, he's running creative. You worked with him very closely on NXT. What has that been like now on the main roster?
I mean, I think that I don't really experience anything different from when I was at NXT to now being at Monday Night Raw. He's so passionate about the industry in general, and I think that translates into the show. So it's really cool to work for someone that is that passionate about what they do.
Now, I do also want to ask you, because I know, Cathy, that you are a big wrestling fan. You have been for years. So for you to be able to be here for Wrestlemania 39 in Los Angeles at the SoFi Stadium and getting to be part of all of these events, including this one here today, how does it feel knowing that you went from like a fan to working with the company, and also the thing that you're most excited for this entire weekend, or even just specifically with Wrestlemania?
Yeah, I'm sure you experience a lot of the same, of having gone to a Wrestlemania in the past as a fan. I talked to both Beth Phoenix and Edge about this, of they were so nice to me the one time that I met them prior to joining the company. They were so welcoming. But to experience it from that side, as a viewer, as part of the WWE universe, to now being a part of it feels, very surreal. Like, you have to pinch yourself of, this is what I dreamt about for so long, and to actually be living it is really cool.
That's just awesome. Cathy, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me. I know you have a couple more interviews to do, but thank you very much. And I'm so happy that you're back.
I know. I'm happy to see you. I got so excited.
Yes, thank you so much.